Hello everyone, welcome back to Gut Check Rogue Edition.
Gut Check?
This is what it is. This is the initial reaction of the episode. This is what it's called, baby. Oh
Why?
yeah.
Why is it called Gut Check?
Because like you feel it in your gut and you're like, do I like that? Do I
it's
like
giving
it?
like Olivia Rodrigo. Guts.
Right, never mind. So, Rogue, it's a party. So I thought I'd invite a +1, Mel.
Hi.
So, we're going to get her gut check on Rogue. And her thoughts on Shooty and Millie, because this is the first episode you've watched of them, even though you said when Shooty was announced you were going to watch him. But don't worry, we've got.
I forgot. I will catch up. Like I've just been very busy.
Right. Okay. Because this is the finale next week, and that's big.
And then did they finish? Is that it?
And then it's Christmas, and then it's season 2.
Is he in it for 2 seasons? He doesn't regenerate yet.
No.
Okay, that's good.
Not yet.
Good.
So Rogue, what did you make of the episode?
It was a lot to take in.
Okay.
There's a lot going on. I feel like even though I haven't watched the other episodes, I still understood it, which I feel like that's like the main point.
I think the only thing you probably would be a bit confused about is the portrait.
Yeah.
But it's like this character who keeps popping up.
But that wasn't even the main thing that I was
confused
confused about. The main thing I was confused about was why they turned into like birds and stuff.
I'll explain the birds in a minute.
I was just like, what on earth is going on? It's like all my phobias in one episode.
Birds.
Yeah.
But since it's June, happy Pride Month, and this episode was a big, you know, to quote the Second Doctor.
Well, this is gay.
So true. And I loved every single part of it.
So do you want to talk about Rogue, the titular character?
Oh yeah,
Jonathan
I ate it up. Like I absolutely love Jonathan Groff. Like I've loved him since he was in Hamilton. Like he's just an icon. So when I heard he was going to be in Doctor Who, I was like, it's like our two worlds colliding, like musical theatre meets Doctor Who, and it's like boom, he's there. So I was really excited to see what he was going to be like, and his and Shooty's like chemistry on set were like insane.
That sort of dark, mysterious figure.
I love the scene with Kylie.
As soon as I saw it, I thought that's gonna be
that is just when he's just like dancing and he's like, oh yeah.
I'm not playing the music.
Get you out of my head.
Because of copyright.
Well,
so
yeah,
you have to play your own
like
rendition.
I'll just be boogie into it. Anyway, you can envision it in your head. But when he's doing that, and then like Jonathan Groff's like trying to turn it off, and then he's turning back on, he's like, oh yeah, like that. It's just fantastic.
So
it's just cinematic.
Do you think there was good chemistry between them? Like you could understand that there was a relationship and dynamic there for the kiss.
Yeah, 100%. Because when they got to that moment when they were like, and then it's like, oh, I was like, no! I wanted you to guess!
It's a classic.
And then I was like, happy birthday!
Yeah.
It was great. I loved it all.
The big thing what I loved seeing you react to in the episode was a certain device.
Oh no, the sonic screwdriver. I reckon I could find something in this room that looks like it. Give me a min. We'll cut and then we'll come back to you.
Jump cut.
It was essentially like he was using this. Like, it's like, it was awful. I literally, he like flung it or whatever he did, and I was like, what is that? And you were like, oh, it's on the screwdriver. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Surely it's not.
It's a Sky remote.
It literally looks like, insert photo here, it looks like a bop here. Like the bop it, twist it, pull it. That's what it looks like.
Right.
Like, it is dreadful. Like, whoever designed that, sorry, fire them.
Wow, bold move.
It's awful. It doesn't look like a sonic screwdriver.
Do you know why Russell said they changed the design?
Why?
Because apparently it looked like a gun. It's a bit...
What, Shooty's looks like a gun?
No, the old ones look like a gun. I don't.
Well, they don't, because it's... You're telling me that looks like a gun?
I guess if you like.
What guns is he seeing? Because that doesn't look like a gun.
I don't know. I love you, Russell, but your logic's a bit flawed there.
Yeah, Russell, if you're watching this, just change his Sonic Screwdriver season 2, please. Because
they've already filmed season 2, so it'll be season 3.
Well, you know, CGI.
Okay.
Edit it. Like, because that Sonic Screwdriver is just dreadful.
So
it ruined the episode.
Really?
Well, no, but like, my eyes just kept going to that, but for a bad reason.
Right. Okay. But
you know what I mean?
Shooty, did you like Shooty? What did you think?
Yeah, I loved Shooty. Like, I think he's just got a really good like personality on the set.
I felt like he was quite doctory in this one. I think this is like he was up there for me.
Yeah, he was like peak Doctor.
I wouldn't say peak, but you could see his different side of the Doctor, like especially when he realised that Ruby's dead, and he was like, right, how long does it?
Nah, but can we just talk about him being a fake friend and just abandoning her because he wanted to get some guy?
Well, she was on her own little side quest.
Yeah, but like
Bridgerton stuff.
He abandoned her in her time of need.
Well, they were solving the mystery of the bird people, which I guess. Okay, all right.
Silly boy.
I guess.
Silly boy. Shooty, if you're watching this, how dare you leave my Rubes?
Did you like Ruby?
love her. I love her so much. She's given me Rose energy, and if you know me, you know how much I love Rose. Rose is the best companion. I said it. Boom.
I mean, you've only seen one companion. Well, technically two now.
Well, yeah, but I don't need to see any more. I know Rose is the best.
Okay. So you like Millie?
Yeah, Millie's great. I really like her. Like, she's like giving me. I feel.
Giving you.
Like, I feel like we share personality. When she was in there, she's like, oh, this is so Bridgerton. I was just loving it. And like, I love her accent, my little northern accent moment. Like, feel represented.
I think.
Imagine her and Eccleston together.
It'll be like a northern powerhouse.
It'd literally be phenomenal.
It's quite interesting that Bridgerton played a big part within the story, because the bird people, the Chowdhury or what is it, are all about cosplaying, and I think there was some interesting subtext about cosplay within this episode. I'm going to sound really intellectual now.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
Wow, okay. So I think that it was quite an interesting thing of how people in fandoms get attached to characters, and they just get so engrossed and they sort of kill it to death, and then they find a new obsession to cosplay. So I think it's a nice sort of reflection on sort of fandom, how we can be sort of so destructive and absorb ourselves in that world, and then we get bored of it, so we change into different areas of fandom. I thought that sounded quite smart.
Yeah. Where have you read that one then?
In my head.
Have you now?
In my head, actually.
Sure.
What do you think of the bird people?
Creepy, scary.
That's the point of a good monster, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know, but not birds. Anything but birds. Like, give me a weeping angel. I don't want a bird. I have a phobia of birds. I didn't like it.
So maybe it's not the right episode to show you.
Especially when that like weird woman turned
Duchess.
into it. Yeah, that one was well creepy. But like props to like, you know, the makeup and costume department and wigs department and stuff for like actually like properly replicating that. Like, it looked like incredible from like a production perspective.
Can you see where the money's going?
Oh yeah,
like
1,000,000%. But in terms of like my enjoyment, it was giving me anxiety.
But that's good. That's a good monster though.
But I don't want that.
You do. You want to be scared.
I don't.
I
watch
that.
it to be entertained, not to be scared.
I like that thrill. I like the use of contemporary music, but the like sort of classical spin within it, like Billie Eilish.
Because that's very Bridgerton, isn't it?
That's very Bridgerton.
I wish they'd done like a Taylor Swift song.
Just because you're a Swiftie.
I wish they'd done a Taylor Swift song. Like, imagine like Lover, but then like with like the
Jonathan Groff
twist.
Sort of when they're dancing.
Yeah, that would be gorgeous.
I think you'd have been, yeah.
I would have literally been on the floor.
Talking about being on the floor, a moment that got me on the floor was when we had all the doctors spinning round.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
But we had Richard E. Grant, who's technically only an animated Doctor, so this is like his live action debut in it. So this is like, and he's like the unofficial 9th Doctor.
I knew that.
You didn't know that?
I did know that.
So that was really cool to see all the Doctors spinning around, because, you know, it's sort of going, hey, the Doctor's lived for all this long. You know?
Yeah, because then Eccleston was there, and I was like...
Okay, we know what your obsession is with Eccleston.
He's fantastic!
He said his word, well done. His little catchphrase.
Wow,
what a fan, what a fan.
I am, I'm a massive fan.
So, overall, I enjoyed Rogue. I think I enjoyed it more second watch.
Yeah,
because I didn't pick up on the little earring thing of like combat mode at the start. I didn't pick up on that, and I was like, oh, it makes sense. how Ruby got out of it, and I think that was a nice bit of jeopardy towards the end. Do you think we'll see Jonathan Groff again?
Yeah, sure. You can't bring a big star like Jonathan Groff in for one episode and then kick him away, can you?
Yeah.
Like, surely he's going to be back, because I want like that little love story to continue.
They can argue across the
It's
stars.
a love story, baby, just say yes.
Alright, Taylor. What would you give Rogue out of 10?
I will give it...
I'm not going to influence you here and tell you my score just yet.
a 7.
Okay.
What's your score?
I'll give it an 8.
Okay, well I was thinking 7 or 8, so we're on like the same lines.
Oh, well done. Yeah, series finale next week. Very exciting.
I'll watch that.
Well, it's got Bonnie Langford in. You don't like
Oh no! No! I'm sorry to the Whovians out there watching this, but I cannot stand that woman.
Because you're a musical theatre fan. That's probably why. So
She's just... It was once, tangent incoming, it was once when I watched Dancing on Ice with my mum, right, and she was on Dancing on Ice, and she was just like giving like show off, and she was just like really frustrating me, and since then I just can't stand her. Like, literally cannot stand her. Like, she just pops up and I'm like, ugh, jump scare. And when I saw her in the teaser trailer for next week, I thought, no.
Right, so my question was, are you going to go back and rewatch some of the Shooty stuff?
Yeah. Is she in any of that?
No.
Okay, good. Yes then.
But the series finale is going to be exciting.
Yeah, no, I will still watch it, but I'll also be like, every time she comes
it's
on
going to have something like
screen.
Pertwee related to it. I'm like,
how do you know?
it says in like the little teaser thing. There's going to be like a link to the Third Doctor, and I'm going to be eating good.
Eating it up.
I'm going to be eating
no
good.
crumbs left.
No crumbs will be left. That has been Gut Check on Rogue. I enjoyed it. I thought it was quite a fun little camp run around.
Yeah, I like for Pride Month as well. Like, woo.
Yeah, it's good to have that representation for young fans watching to know that they're not different. It's socially accepted.
Yeah, and I think
that they are validated with their feelings. So, you know.
Yeah, and I think already it's such like a milestone having Shooty in as a Doctor. You know, like the first Doctor of colour, the first like Doctor who's openly, you know, like out, I guess, as well. Like, having that representation for not even just young fans, but like fans who are your age, you know, who maybe have never seen that representation in their favourite show, but like especially for that young people who are, you know, seeing that and seeing, you know, it's okay to be like that. And like, I think having like, you know, those maybe like young boys who are watching that being like, oh well, maybe I could be like that on screen someday, like maybe if they're an aspiring actor or something, like, oh well, I'm like him, that could be me. Like, I think that's just so good.
Yeah, but there's no barriers now between stuff.
100%. And it's like, you know what, at the end of the day, like, he's literally already like, you know, somebody who travels through time and space and stuff, which is unrealistic. So if people have something to say about that, then literally like think about the show that you're watching.
I think that's the best way to end it. That's a mic drop moment. So thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on Rogue. And we will see you very soon.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.